So in the last video we talked a lot about the Soldier Game console, a console that was released to anger, disappointment, as well as depression. In this video we're going to be talking a little bit about something else, a console that hasn't been released yet, that hadn't been released yet, that never will be released, and that's the Xbox 720. Now as a child I had unfiltered access to the internet, but that being said, I'd watch videos all across the interwebs. And one video in particular involved these two guys in a jar. No, I'm just kidding. One video in particular involved the Xbox 720, as well as the future generation of consoles that was predicted at that time. You had shit like the Xbox 720, like I mentioned, but you had the Wii 2, the Nintendo DS, fucking Mega Evolution. You also had the PS4, which they predicted pretty well. That's pretty impressive to me personally. But these videos ultimately highlighted how stupid of a child I was. You could present me with any sort of information whatsoever, and I would just consume it and believe it's true. That being said, when I'd watch these Xbox 720 videos talking about, oh, it's gonna look like this, I would come off as a schizophrenic when I was telling my friends about the future of gaming when I had no fucking idea what the fuck I was talking about. But hell, I mean, Austin Evans released a video about the 720, as well as multiple media outlets were covering at the time, called it the 720. So maybe, just maybe, it was logical to assume that the next Xbox would be the Xbox 720.
Introducing Xbox One.
But look at this picture, for example. I mean, how the fuck would you not want to buy this? This looks fucking insane. Or if you're a gamer that likes feet, maybe this model might, suffice. That being said, the Xbox 720, the videos that I'm mentioning, it marks an era of YouTube, an era of the internet, where you could make shit up and face no social consequence whatsoever. There was no fact checkers at the time. There was no corporate overreach onto YouTube. There's no YouTube rewind, thank fucking God.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit? How are you not in fucking school?
This was back when Keemstar was doing his thing. You had Fred dropping fucking bangers. You even had annoying fucking Orange. He's out there hustling, making kids lose brain cells. But when we talk about internet hoaxes, these were the most prevalent at this early time of the internet. Take this example. This is one of my favorite examples. It's the Halo 4 leaked image where it has Master Chief standing on the same goddamn asteroid Padme gave birth on, looking up to a worm alien that you'd probably see in Area 51. It was obviously just a JPEG image cropped out from a Halo 3 mission, photoshopped onto some fucking bullshit, and people ate it up. If you love gaslighting people, especially children, and making shit up and spreading disinformation, this was the perfect time to do so. Hell, for a while I was hyping myself up over the potential release of Lego Dragon Ball Z, all because my dumbass child self saw Lego fucking Kame House mock-up in the YouTube video, and it never came out because it was fucking fake. Now, one of my favorite gaming hoaxes, beyond the Halo 4 image, beyond the Lego Kame House, has to be Bigfoot in GTA San Andreas. Now, apparently, according to those who saw him, Bigfoot could be strolling around Flint County. That's where Bigfoot be, man. The perfect spot for a Sasquatch goon sesh, if you know what I'm saying. Now, in the video, Bigfoot doesn't actually do shit outside of getting shot at. You don't have to pull off any fucking bow from finding Bigfoot bullshit, put up a tent, and stick meat outside. All you have to do is the good old Homer Simpson method of dealing with anger, and that's purchasing a gun and firing it. You see, kids these days don't know what it feels like to come home from soccer practice and watch this shit for like 2 hours or something. They don't know about creepypasta like Smiling Dog or the lost episode of King of the Hill. Hell, I don't even think they can comprehend Herobrine unless he was featured in a Cocomelon video. But back to the main topic, it's something about these perceived prophetic technological videos that is so fucking interesting to me. I think the draw to these videos, considering, having the curiosity of a fucking child, it's something about having a form of certainty in your head with regards to how humanity is going to evolve technologically within the next sort of decade or so. It's something about the grainy quality of recording with unregistered Hypercam 2, supplemented with the soft melodies and tones of Dreamscape by 009 Sound System. You see, we don't have this anymore with literally anything. When James Gunn sits his fucking ass down and tells you everything that's going to be released for the DCU, that shit's not exciting. And it's ultimately, as a consumer, you just feel like a slave. You just feel like, okay, yeah, this is what I'm going to watch in a year's time as I eat my my DoorDash Kentucky Fried Chicken. You aren't awestruck in like how you were in the Xbox 720 videos when all you had was your imagination as well as, curiosity propelling you into the idea of the future of gaming. Because ultimately, when we watched these type of videos, we felt like we were receiving some form of insider information from a higher up in the government. And the reason why we don't have this anymore is because every goddamn thing is leaked nowadays. Whether it be Star Wars, whether it be gaming as a whole, whether it be movies. Like the Xbox leak, for example, that mentioned almost everything that they're about to do within the coming decade outside of what Phil Spencer was going to eat for breakfast. An unfortunate consequence to this, too, it's why E3 was canned. Everyone knew what was going to be announced ahead of time, so unless you want to watch awkward funny moments HD compilations, why go to it?
So I am here to talk about Need for Speed Payback.
Here's a challenge. Name me one gaming leak hoax that has gained internet virality within the last 5 years, and that does not include Peter Griffin and Fortnite. That does not count. Truth is, you can't. Everything is basically leaked either by the press or by a data miner on Twitter. You know, I think the reason why these videos about the Xbox 720 were great was because of our preconditioned longing for certainty. I mean, think about it. Every decision that you are making right now takes into consideration possible future outcomes, like some Doctor Strange shit. Thus, knowing what the next Xbox looks like, whether it's going to look like Boba Fett's helmet or a sexy-ass foot, has its importance derived in how, as humans, we would love to know what is about to come next, especially with regards to technology and our purchasing decisions in the future. Or maybe, just maybe, the reason why these videos stuck out to me was because I was a weird-ass kid.